Is it necessary to winterize an RV? Not all RVers go out during winter. Some only go on trips for a few days and then store their rigs for the rest of the season. Others are out every weekend. But regardless which type of river you are, protecting your RV from extreme cold is a must. What is winterizing and why is it important? Most people mistake winterizing only as protecting the RV's plumbing system during extreme cold weather. However, the complete definition is preparing your house or, in this case, your RV to endure freezing temperatures. More than just the RV's plumbing system, winterizing includes the interior, exterior and even the RV's tires and chassis components. All of these need to be protected from the potential damages winter may bring. It's not cold everywhere though. Winterizing may also be defined as protecting your RV from critters who may try to make it their home. What happens if you don't winterize your RV? One of the biggest mistakes a river can make is not winterizing their rigs. I've seen some damages caused by this neglect and it's definitely not a pretty sight. Disregarding the importance of winterizing your RV can cause irreversible damage. The reason some RVers mistake winterizing as protecting only the plumbing system is because this is where the most common problem lies during freezing temperatures. You see, while having water everywhere we go gives us a lot of convenience, it can also lead to the most damage. What's interesting about water is that it expands when it freezes. It can literally break pipes and tanks, which is very costly. When pipes and tanks are cracked, you can't have them repaired, you can only have them replaced. In the same way, if you don't protect the exterior of your RV, any moisture can freeze and cause cracks in the paint. And if it's not freezing cold but you need to store your RV until spring, you should protect your RV from other potential damages. Rodents and critters might make a home out of your RV, which can turn into a major problem. They may chew on engine parts or the wiring of the RV, possibly causing engine breakdowns or accidents while on the road. To sum it all up, not winterizing your RV will give you a headache come spring and cost you thousands of dollars. How cold can it get before I have to winterize my camper? Advice from fellow RVers and winterizing shops is that we should winterize if temperature is 32 degrees Fahrenheit and below. During our lazy days, we sometimes wait until tomorrow to do our winterizing, but that shouldn't be the case. Do not ever store your RVs without winterizing, most especially the plumbing system. I know of an instance where an RVer forgot to drain the water heater tank. He checked the following morning and saw his tank burst open. That's an irreparable damage right there. So if the temperature is expected to dip below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, winterize immediately if you haven't already. At what temperature do RV water lines freeze? We've always been taught that water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's not always the case for RV water lines. Indoor pipes are somewhat protected from external temperatures, so even if the temperature reaches 32 degrees Fahrenheit, not all water lines will get that cold. A general rule of thumb is that the temperature must drop to at least 20 degrees or lower for pipes to freeze. For some places that are usually below freezing point, insulation must be added to the pipelines for extra protection. Can I live in my RV after it's winterized? The answer to this question is not a definite yes or no. There are a lot of things you have to consider. Some would say that RVing in the freezing cold is a bad idea. It can be very uncomfortable. The issue of not having the possibility to hook up water lines is a major holdback for people in freezing climates. Plus, you would be running your RV all day every day, so you can make use of heaters, which could get costly. On the other hand, there are those who enjoy having no hookups. They say that with proper planning, it can be a blast. They're typically the ones who like skiing, snowmobiling, etc. It's not impossible to live in your RV after it's winterized, but it's going to be a challenge you have to be ready for. The answer now is all up to you. Finishing up. Winterizing is not an option, it's a must. Whether or not there's snow or it's not gone below freezing temperatures yet, you should never dismiss winterizing. Before you store your RV for the winter, protect your rig at all times to avoid damages and costly repairs.